A driver faces murder charges today after a deadly crash over the weekend.
24-year-old Devin Brock's arrest report shows that he admitted to drinking and driving leading up to the early Saturday morning crash at 42nd and Algonquin. His girlfriend, 22-year-old Savannah Duckworth, was killed in the crash. Another female passenger is fighting for her life in the hospital. Prosecutors argued to raise Brock's bond to $500,000, but his defense said he had no record and even a $100,000 bond is too high.
$500,000 bond with a man with no record, it's absent and will return to court, and it's low. It's simply for the press and no other reason. It has no basis at all, and I would object to it.
The judge ultimately set Brock's bond at $200,000 cash with the option of home incarceration if he pays it. He's due back in court next Tuesday, where he's expected to enter a plea on his murder, DUI, and assault charges.
That driver shares a 3-year-old child with a young woman who died in the crash. WDRB's Monica Harkins talked to Savannah Duckworth's family today about how they want her to be remembered.
The most caregiving person. She always had a smile. And it was never a bad day around her.
Early Saturday morning, Chris Duckworth woke up to the news no parent wants to hear.
I've always prayed it wasn't me, but I got the knock on the door that morning and reality hit me in the face.
His 22-year-old daughter, Savannah Duckworth, was gone.
Like anybody would react when their baby, you get the news that your baby's not here no more. Hysterical.
Savannah, one of 4 siblings.
We're going through the unimaginable, so.
It's here on Algonquin Parkway where police say Devin Brock was driving from this direction headed eastbound when he lost control of his car and hit this tree. Police say there were 4 people in the car. Savannah was ejected and died there. Her best friend rushed to the hospital. Nurses say she's in serious condition but stable as of Monday afternoon. Brock and the front passenger have minor injuries.
It's tragic. The whole thing's tragic.
Brock and Savannah were a couple living together and raising their 3-year-old daughter, Callie, a little girl that hasn't even learned about what happened yet.
When we get time to cross that bridge, there will not be a day that goes by that Callie will not hear her mama's name.
That Savannah was a phlebotomist who was an award-winning barrel racer training to be a jockey and had a love for life that brought joy wherever she went.
So full of life and full of energy, and she's a great mom, a great sister. She worked hard every day.
The Duckworth family now plans for Savannah's funeral, and Brock faces driving under the influence, murder, and assault charges. And yet Chris has this to say to Brock.
I need him to keep his head up and be strong for his side of the family and his daughter.
With photojournalist Dominic Furman, Monica Harkins, WDRB News.